shit.
A new sidewalk going in. This is going to be a poured concrete stamped sidewalk. I think she chose the flagstone stamp, and then they'll pour it today, and I guess they'll come back later this week and do the painting and the sealing. So then when all that gets done, we can bring the mulch in here over to the side where she started with some landscaping plants and get that in. It's all a huge mess right now. We just had the porch floor ripped out and replaced because that was rotting, and we've also had the porch repainted. So yeah, it gets expensive maintenance wise when you own a piece of property, and all y'all that do know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ah, shit. Get that here. No,
All right, the boys are done. I hope you saw a little bit of what they were doing. The sealant has cured enough where we can walk on it. Now there's a thing with stamped concrete sealant. You can get it to where it's like a real dull finish, and it just soaks in and goes deep down into the concrete, but it doesn't seal any of the dirt and stuff off the top, and it doesn't last very long. Then you can get the stuff that stays and doesn't absorb a lot on the top, but it gets slick as goose snot in the rain, and you don't want that either. This is a happy medium. And the stuff that I just talked about that sits on the top and gets slick, it is very, very shiny. So this is the happy medium between the two of them. So let's take a look. This is what we wound up with. And yeah, it's got a little shimmer and sheen to it right now because it's been done for less than 24 hours. But it's still dry enough to walk on. And I think the boys did a pretty good job. Oh, and doggone chickens. I hate those chickens. I got to get that off of there. You can't have chicken poop laying on your stuff. It's not good for it. But that's how it turned out. So I've got to wash some of the cars today anyway, so I will very gently get this little egg layer present off of there before it eats through the sealant that they put on. So, I mean, we've got all kinds of projects going on. If you look right over here, you've already seen where we were digging out the trenches with the backhoe. They brought the concrete truck in yesterday and drove over there. So I'm going to have to bring the backhoe up here and redig out certain sections of this. And I don't know if you can see it, but way up there, I've got a half load of number 5 wash gravel, and there's a load and a half of 3/4 ABC gravel, because he put the other half a load of the ABC on the driveway going out in a couple of thin spots. This is the kind of stuff we do. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, lots of tractor work coming up here. I've also got to do a service on the TYM 574, where we change out the engine oil, transmission oil, hydraulic oil, all the filters, lube it all up, check all the torques, and make sure that thing's all good to go. We got lots to do. If you like it, please consider giving us a like and subscribe. Subscribes do a very good thing for us. Likes do a very good thing for us on individual videos. We got projects like this going on all the time. I've got to get back down to the pond and do a permanent installation on the aeration system. We got a bottom feed aerator going on in the pond, and as you can see, it's making a huge difference in our pond thus far. And we've also got to take that fish feeder and move it somewhere else, because I don't know if we just put in stupid fish, but they hadn't found the fish feeder as of yet. So I think I'll move it over closer to where the cattails are, and maybe we can get them to find out where they got free food. Because as everybody knows, you know, it's back like when I was in college. If there was a place that was selling free food on campus, you know, for an advertisement or something, man, if there were free burgers or hot dogs, that's where everybody went, because free food is good food, right? All right. We'll see you next time from Midnakers Outdoors. Hope you have a great day. Bye.